All right, guys, welcome back. We got a 2012 Chevy Cruze. It's in today for a couple different things. One of the things I'm going to show you here is transmission lines. So we're putting in new transmission cooler lines, and I'll show you what that looks like. If you climb underneath the car, you'll be able to see it a little bit easier, but you can see it from up top as well. There's a transmission cooler lines, these two black lines right here, 1 and 2. And as you can tell, they're wet, they're oily, and they're leaking down at those fittings on the bottom. So before they blow out or anything like that, we're gonna go ahead and change them, stop the fluid leaking, pop the hood, take out the battery. And what I did was just move the battery tray off to the side here so you don't have to disconnect the negative or the negative line. Everything just pops off real easy and simple. A couple of 14mm bolts, I think, at the bottom. And then here's your two transmission lines up top. First one comes down here, 13mm bolt. You'll pop off that, and as you can see, it's loose. Second one wraps around, and I didn't take anything off. I just went right to the back there. If I can get the camera in there, 13mm bolt. Pop that one off as well, and that one's already loose. That's the two tops, and then on the bottoms, it's a push clip. It'll be easier to show you. Over here, these are the back sides, what it looks like, and essentially it's a, you take this plastic piece off, there's a little clip, and they pop right out. So drain the training fluid first before you do that. This has got 150,000 miles on it, so it's a good time to do that anyway. So drain the fluid on the bottom transmission. There is one plug that, I don't have it out right now. It looks, because I put it back in, but it's just, it's one plug. It's on the very bottom of the transmission. It sticks out all by itself. It looks like a pipe fitting plug. Undo that, let all the oil, training fluid drain out of it, put it back in, and then start doing all this. Once we get it all filled back up, we'll put the training fluid back in it and do the leveling procedure and make sure that it has all fluid in it. It'll be good to go. I'll give you a video of that in a little bit. All right, guys, see ya. All right, put the new lines are in. These are the two connections on the bottom that you're going to make. So the easiest way I found to get into it is right in front of the front tire. Is a little plastic shield that goes all the way around, a couple screws, comes right out. This fitting here is the bottom one, and then it's the top one up here. And the way, a little bit of pain in the ass to get these clips out. Clips look like this, and they only go in 1 out of 2 ways. So you got to look at the grooves in order to see which way it goes in. But basically, this just pushes straight in, and then once it pushes in, you'll feel it pop in there. We use just a tiny bit of grease to get it in, and then that little clip goes in there just like that. We were able to snake it in around the engine mounts and everything. You did not have to move engine mounts. Obviously we're on a lift. That makes things a lot easier, but you could lay on the ground and do this as well. Way easier to do it from down here, especially in this little corner access area, instead of doing it from up top. But these are the two lines that you are disconnecting, and the other two are on the top of the transmission. So this line here and the top of that block line right there.
I don't see anything.
Me neither. Once this everything is in, one helpful tip for you: that bottom transmission line, you can see it real easy here. We didn't go from that angle; we went from the top, which you are able to get to from the top, but to put on that transmission line on the back side of the transmission be a lot easier from down here with the wheel off. You have to take the wheel off anyway. The final thing we're doing is a fill procedure, and just wanted to show you right there. Hold on, put my finger there. That's the nut you need to pull the drain plug. Basically, you fill it up with we put 4 quarts of transmission fluid in it, and then ran it up the temperature, run it through all your gears, and pull that plug, let it drain out until it stops draining, starts dripping. Put the plug back in, and now we're just going to everything, make sure there's no leaks or anything like that, because we also did an axle seal while we were in here. Brand new, see it there? Yep. Brand new axle seal, since we were already going to have the transmission fluid drain and everything like that. So that's how you put everything back together. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.